Good morning. Betty, quite contrary, which is true. I would agree with that. How does your garden grow? Well, let's take a look. Oh, it's a beautiful Saturday morning. It's going to get hot. We've had a wonderful week of temperatures in the 70s. Here it is. Oh my gosh, look at that Swiss chard. Now that has got to be eaten. That is ready. I have been munching salads like crazy because you can see I have all kinds of lettuce. Now I had planted this lettuce in early April. It's like fits and starts because we had temperature variations. So I'm trying to chomp away like mad. Tim Banks, who's with us at Juice Plus, part of the Epcot technology where all the spraying said, eat that stuff as it grows. Here is the trellis I put together. I may have shared that with you for my tomatoes. This is not growing as fast. I think now that it's getting hot, I'm going to start to see. I just have the one tomato plant this year. And there in the bottom, I'm going to walk around. I've got my basil and my mint. I don't want to trip over my pots. You're going to hear some choice words if I do. There at the bottom, I've got my cucumbers and my squash. So that's growing well. Boy, this thing right here, that's wanting to grab onto that. I don't want it to do that because it'll just shield everything. You got to be careful that I'm trying to move these things around or train them so they don't take up the sun for other things. I got something in here which is going to need some sun, and this is going to be a yellow string bean plant, a yellow bean, and I'm trying to eat the lettuce around it so it can start to get more sun. I may have to actually move that around. I do have an empty pot in there. I wanted to wait to see, was something growing in there? Oh yes, I do. Yeah, it's being shielded also. There it is. Yeah, I've got to get this lettuce eaten. I may have to turn this tower garden around so it gets the afternoon sun, which is very intense. But this is the garden. There it is. You grow. Mine is grow and eat, grow and eat. I got to start eating really fast, particularly the Swiss chard. I can put more things up there. This is not just the middle of June. I will very clearly have 2 and maybe even 3 harvests between now and the time I take this down in mid to late October and we move it into the garage.